And that's my tape job. If you're wondering why I don't use duct tape, it's because every time I buy a roll, it seems to get misplaced. I bought a roll at the start of just about spraying season, and I already can't find it. Don't know where I put it or where someone else put it. So yeah, when I misplace duct tape all the time. I put it in tractors or something like that, and I have no idea where it went. And it happened again, so electrical tape will work. So I haven't filmed the past couple days. I think it's been a day since I picked the camera up, but I know spraying, there's a good chance that I'll finish up today. And yeah, I believe it'll take about 4 loads to finish up. Got to do some traveling, but I think if I go until about 7, I should be able to finish up. The past couple days I haven't been able to go too late just because it's so smoky. Right, the past couple days in Minnesota, so the sun doesn't have enough power later in the night to keep going. But yeah, Kyle's coming out. I know he's got some stuff he wants to do, so you'll probably see some of that as well. Alright, now I'm fully loaded, so refill that to capacity and then should be good to go. Gonna head over by the inlet of Lake Chautauqua, and I think it's a 45-50 acre piece that I got over there. Gonna spray that off, and then I don't know if I want to start heading west or if I should finish up the last field around home. I haven't quite decided what to do yet. Beans are just starting to flower, so it's getting to be about that time where I can't spray, so hopefully I can get it done today. But they're looking pretty good. Yeah, let's keep going. That's all we got to do. Now we're all good and ready to go.
Alright, I made my way back out here to this piece by Long Lake that I went and covered a couple weeks ago. Basically, it's just some brome grass and weeds and stuff right next to some pine trees. And for the first time ever, we're actually clearing out some of this grass, and we're planting some food for the wildlife. So probably a couple weeks later, spraying this off than I intended. So because at this point in the year, basically I have to plant when I can get rain, and they're hard to come by. So anyway, my plan is I'm spraying this off right now. I'm going to let everything suck that spray in for a few days for sure. We'll see what it looks like, and then I'm going to come back down here with the mower on the back of that little tractor again, and I'm going to mow this down and just kind of mulch everything up And once it dries out, we'll see what I do from there. I really like burning it to get like that just debris and junk off it, but I want to be very careful and see how the underbrush looks, see how much dead stuff's under everything else, because I really don't want this running away and getting north or south. Everything's super green, but underneath there is like a layer of thatch that I think would burn, so obviously got to be careful with that. Worst case scenario, I will just bring a rake down here and I'll take care of it by raking off some of the debris and dragging it off. But anyway, working on this in between sprayer loads. Nick went out over by the inlet. He's got a 40-acre piece of beans that he's finishing up. That shouldn't take more than 45 minutes. Then he's going to jump to Dad South and keep going there. And after he gets done with that, well, he'll get about 40 acres tops sprayed there, and then we'll need to fill again. So we'll refill again and keep it going. Like I said, we're hoping for a big day on the sprayer today. We should have been done by now, but just weather last week. We actually got a rain, I think it was 1.25 inches rain, but then 3 other days we just had these pop-up thunderstorms and showers show up where it kept him out, and then wind came up and it couldn't spray on those days either. So it's been kind of a journey here trying to get everything sprayed, but with any luck today, he should be down to maybe one field out west by the end of the day. That would be awesome. So anyway, we'll send an update here once I get finished with this. I had to drive across a creek that we've never driven across with some trailer ramps, and that was a little bit touch and go. I was worried at one point. I felt the right side kind of dip down, so hopefully I'll recheck those ramps to make sure they're on stable ground, and hopefully we get out of here without any incidents. Well, I was able to get that sprayed. It wasn't too bad, actually. A little bumpy in there, that's for sure. But overall, pretty good. I'm excited to see how this turns out. You can see here, fly the drone up, and I cleared out this acre, or this, it's like a 1/4 acre or so outside the trees. That's just that brome grass and weeds. And then I also went up into the trees. There's a couple little tiny pockets where it's just pure thistles and weeds. So I sprayed those off as well, and we'll get those cleared up as well and put maybe like some oats and rye or something like that in there. So just should be pretty good. I mean, just food right off where they lay in these trees. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this turns out, but I'll come back with an update here as I mow this off in the next week, and then also hopefully when we're planting it when we get some rain. So more to come on this project, but I just talked to Nick and he's about done spraying over on the inlet at 40, so he should be back over this way here in a little bit. So I'm going to catch up with him. We'll get him loaded back up and he'll be off to spray again.
Well done with this field. 51 acres is what the sprayer's telling me. I think that's a little bit high, but let's fold this up and get on to the next field. I got about 150 gallons left on. I just finished up a piece south of my grandpa's. I'm gonna probably head over to the field that I rent from Kyle's dad and just finish the off on that piece, run home, fill up again, grab some lunch, and then probably head back over there and finish that field up, and then I gotta head out to East Twin, finish up there. It's going pretty quick today. Feels really good to get stuff accomplished. Just got done with lunch. My mom wants to go out and do some mowing, so gonna get the mower out for her, clean the radiator out, check the oil, and see if the deck needs to be cleaned out. Hopefully it doesn't, so I can get back out and do some more spraying. But yeah, she does all of the mowing in the 2 yards, so, and she enjoys doing it. And I do not like mowing one bit, so if she wants to do it, I will do everything I can to make it easier for her. This deal that holds it on broke, and I haven't had time to get anywhere to get a new one, so I've just been taping it up with electrical tape. It doesn't hold the best, but it works for now. That'll do. Yeah, time to go do some spraying. Well, I'm all loaded up now. I'm heading back out to the field that I rent from Kyle's dad. Gonna finish that up and then head out to East Twin. Should be done by about 5 o'clock tonight. It'll be earlier than what I was thinking. As long as everything goes right, it should be about that time. Well, I'm heading back to the yard. I ran out to Florence and finished the tank out there. Now I'm heading back for hopefully my last load of the day. It might be a little short, so I might cut the gallons per acre down just a little bit. I shouldn't have to do it much, but we'll have to wait and see if I have to do that or not. But there's 2 fields out there, and I got one of them about half done. I know last time I went out there with full load, and I did a field and a half, and then I had to come out for half the field, so I believe this one tank should be enough to do it, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. I'll probably cut it back just a little bit, just to be on the safe side, but because that would really suck having like 5 acres left and be out of chemical, trying to figure out how to mix that so I'm not wasting a bunch. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. And just like that, we're done for the season, for spraying anyway. Feels really good to have that weight off my shoulders. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Now, next days coming up, we're gonna probably start cleaning this out, cleaning the trailer out, and then put antifreeze and everything, and get it ready for storage over winter probably. Back in the yard. So yeah, I was just gonna show you guys what all we do to basically winterize everything and make sure everything is okay and nothing will break over winter. So both of those tanks, I'm gonna get jugs and empty them out. I think there's less than 5 gallons in each of them. So empty those out, wash them out, throw some RV antifreeze in them, run the pumps, get everything cleaned up, and then those tanks in the back and the pump, we just drain all the water out. We pull the plug on the pump, and that's about it for that stuff. Don't have to do too much with the pump anyway. And then the sprayer, I'm gonna unfold the booms, get a 55-gallon drum of RV antifreeze, just dump it in the top, and then run the sprayer for a little while after I run quite a bit of water through it to make sure there's no chemicals sitting in the lines. Run all the water out of it, throw RV antifreeze in it, run it a little bit, and just make sure it's all cleaned out and no water in there anymore. But I think that's about it for everything related to that anyway. But yeah, we'll probably start that this week or whenever I can run to town and get some RV antifreeze. We need quite a bit of it. Get all that done, probably put this thing away, put it in storage, put the trailer back away, and then yeah, probably just started looking at stuff for harvest. Just slowly get ready for that again a little bit. I know there's some things that we got to get done with the grain cart. Combine still needs to go up to Marshall before I can do my stuff to it. Probably start getting some tillage stuff hooked up and ready to go as well. But yeah, I think that's about all I got. So if you like today's video, leave a like, leave a comment, and if you want to watch more of our videos, subscribe. But other than that, you guys have a good one.